Hello YouTube. So today I decided to make a video. And usually I don't make videos, I usually comment. So today I thought I would tell you my story about my disability. I may be a normal average person, but as you know, I have cerebral palsy. So for those of you who are wondering what cerebral palsy is, cerebral palsy is a disability that affects the brain and it affects, muscles in your body. In my case, I was born premature. So originally I was supposed to be born in May, but I came out in March. Yeah, I know that's early. And I was 1.5 ounces. Yeah, pretty scary. And when I was in the hospital, I had a blood clot in my brain, and that went away, thank God. And then after, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. I know, it's tough. But thankfully, I fought my way to survive. So as you can see, I'm still alive here today. So yes, I survived those tough times. I don't really remember much, but thankfully, I fought to be in this world. And yeah, I've been through a lot of challenges. When I was younger, I used to walk on my toes on my right side. That's where my cerebral palsy affects more, is my right side. And it affects more on my right leg. And I used to walk on my toes a lot. And I was slouching a lot. I couldn't stand up straight. And I couldn't walk very well. So I had to wear braces on my legs. Yeah, that was not fun. Even though it did help my walking a bit. But as I was, growing up, well, technically I was still a kid. I think I was about 6 years old. Yes, I was 6 years old. I had surgery on my right leg, my left side too, but it's more the better one. So I had surgery to correct my walking. Well, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see one of my scars very well. So probably not. Yeah, probably not. So I can see what I can do. So that's my scar right here. Yeah, that's one of them where they did the surgery. Yeah, I have other scars, but I won't be able to, show all of them. So please forgive me. So yeah, that was pretty tough. Like the operation itself. And yes, I've been through, physiotherapy, and I had occupational therapy. So you name it. But as you know, they were there to give me a little push. They would help me walk better. So after the surgery, the one I had in 96, I did a lot of, physical therapy to help me walk again. I guess you can say that was tough, but it was a little push. Okay, more like a big push, not a bad one, but a good push. Like saying, you can do it. I know you can. As a kid, you don't understand what's happening. So yeah. And yeah. So after I kept doing a lot of, physical therapy, I tend to, walk on my own again. Yeah, I did wear braces for a while. I don't wear them anymore because I used to get really bad calluses by wearing them. Well, from wearing them, actually, and blisters. Well, I've been doing fine without them for so many years. But I can walk good now. I have been ever since that surgery. And after that surgery, I started to stand up straight. I started to walk better. Still did a little therapy. it was worth it. It was totally worth it. And yeah, I know one of my therapists said if I didn't wear braces, I would have more surgery. I thought to myself, oh my gosh, like that's kind of scary. Like, you don't want to go through that again. But part of me didn't also want to, wear something that's going to hurt my feet a lot. Yes, I understand people still need to wear, AFOs. I completely understand, but in my case, they were hurting me a lot because I would get blisters from them. I would be in so much pain. Ugh, it was awful. Even though they did help my walking, but I stopped wearing them when I was 9 years old because, I couldn't take the pain anymore. And yeah, I didn't want to wear something that's going to hurt me so bad. But if I still walked on my toes, I would have no choice but to wear them. But ever since that surgery, I was walking better. I was walking with my foot down. I was standing up straight, all thanks to physical therapy. Well, I also want to give a shout out to Arano Kids. That's where I used to go for physiotherapy. For giving me the push, for encouraging me, that I can do it, and helping me walk better and get my independence. And, my family for having my back and also helping me, and some of my teachers who understood me and helped me get back on my feet again. Yeah. So I guess you could say even my family had my back. It was a difficult time, but I got through it. And then I believe when I was 16 years old, I got a letter from Aaron Oak saying that I wasn't going to have a therapist anymore because they knew I was doing good. So that was like not in a mean way, don't worry. It was more like, I can do things independently. And yeah, they were there, to help me. So I like to give a shout out to Arano Kids, giving me the push, helping me be independent, helping me walk better. So yeah, I was really thankful they gave me that push. And yeah, so anyway, so here's my advice. I know there's lots of people who have cerebral palsy. Some are mild, some are moderate, and some are severe. But thankfully mine's very mild. And my advice to, any parents that's also going through this kind of challenge, don't give up. Always have your child's back. Don't ever turn your back on your child when they need you the most. Fight for your child. Do what's best for them. And always have their back. Even though there's tough times, assure them that, everything's going to be okay. You'll get through it. That's the best thing you can do to help your child support. What I mean is that's the best thing you can do to support your child going through these difficult times. And if I can get through those obstacles, so can you. Always, believe in yourself. Think positive thoughts. And don't let anyone put you down. Take each day at a time. You're always going to have hope. And things will get better. It took me a while to recover from my surgery. But I had people, my family, my therapist, teachers that always encouraged me, not to give up. And they kept encouraging me to, do the things that I need to do when things get better. Always take one day at a time, like I said. never give up, always have faith. You know, each day will get better. You just have to go, go with the flow and, never lose hope. And I feel you. I know it's difficult. I feel you. I've been through it too. And you're going to have your independence. You can always ask for help, when you need to. And if you don't know a lot more about, your disability or your child's disability, do research and then think to yourself, okay, this is what it is. I understand it more. It's always good to do research on your own disability or your child's disability. That way you tend to understand it more. And I think it's a good thing, to learn. That way, you can understand it more, you can tell people. And I know that was the difficult part, going out in public, people tend to stare at you. People ask, what's wrong with your leg? Why is she walking like that? Da da da. Sometimes, people don't want to talk about it, but when you get older, you tend to be more open about your condition. And you can explain to them, what you have and why you do things different. But it's the person's choice to understand or not to understand. Yeah. But don't worry. I feel you. I'm in the same position you guys are in. But the good news is, I can stand up straight, I can walk good, I can do things independently. Some people look at me like I don't have cerebral palsy, but I do. And you can do things independently, but some people just do it in a different way. And it's okay to be different. That's why the Lord made us different. And I think the Lord gave me a gift too. He gave me a gift to communicate. He also helped me go through the difficult times. He helped me, get back on my feet. He helped me be independent. Always believe in the Lord. He's always going to be good to you. So yeah, that is my cerebral palsy story. And forgive me if I stutter. I tend to get nervous. So if you have any questions or comment below and I'll be happy to reply or answer your questions. So I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.